Welcome. Oh, I didn't mean to peek there. Oh my god. Today, it's gonna be a bit of a chill stream. And let me tell ya, it's gonna be something I've never really done before, if I'm being honest. Let me turn down the music just a tad there. Hopefully that's not too quiet. So basically, the gist of today's stream is we're going to FPC cat girl this cat gif. There's 72 frames. I'm already 5 frames in, I guess, because 0, 0 would be the first frame. So this is the 5th frame, even though it says it's the 4th. We're gonna turn it into the cat girl gif, so that we could have the yeah woo cat gif. So without further ado, let's grind this out. How many frames is it? 72. So we have quite a bit left. And then we have to convert it. So let's see here. So this is gonna be fun. I don't know why me importing that caused NVIDIA to do that. Also, it's super scuffed because I'm capturing the screen, not the... It won't let me capture, like, Photoshop itself. Also, the hat is gonna be, like, so messed up on all of these. Here, we got the glasses. Look, we can speedrun this. Let's see. I think that's perfect, right? That's good. Actually, it's a little scuffed. Let's redo that. I just have a feeling when this comes out, it's gonna look super stupid. I think that's a little too over the edge. I feel like I'm like putting too much effort into this because if I zoom out, like you'll never notice these things. All right, so what we do is we export it, right? Right. Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, okay. And then I do this, and then I open, and now that we've already done this frame, I delete it, and then we just open the next one, and then boom. All right, well, I gotta take brother to work, but I just wanted to see what art you were streaming. All right, take it easy. Enjoy the drive. Let's see here. Mode. Change that to RGB. We're gonna drag the cat girl ears again. This is so scuffed. There we go. Perfect. Although, I don't know. I feel like some of these are gonna look really silly. We're gonna power through this. We got this. See, this one's messed up because it has like this is just how it is, but it's like missing stuff. I don't know. This one I'm not too proud of. This one looks a little bit weird. Quick export is PNG. Put this here. Open. Delete. Open. What? Open. Yeah, we're gonna power through this, I think. Hopefully. Let me take a look at something real quick. Editing a funny cat gif. This is I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. You know, I don't know if it's GIF, if it's GIF. I don't know. I've never really. I don't know. I kind of mix it up, do a little bit of both here and there. But I know there is people that strongly believe it's one way over the other when it comes to the pronunciation. This one looks a little silly. I guess it doesn't matter. It's fine. Like I said, it'll be small when it's finished, so you know you'll never really notice this. And hopefully, maybe I'll upload it to BTTV, and we can have. Are they mowing the lawn outside? Dude, the timing. Hopefully you can't hear that. Hopefully you can't hear that. It's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, hopefully I can upload this to BTTV and we can have it in the chat once it's finished. But mainly I want to use it for Discord because I think it's funny. See, we're grinding through this. Look how far we've gotten so far. All right, so we did 6, delete 6, 7, open, boom. Image. Let me make sure that. Let me see if there's any shortcut to change. No, there's not. So I just have to do this manually. It's fine. Just a chill stream. You know, I haven't streamed in a hot minute. Last stream I did was at the beginning of the month. Yeah, we got some fresh content. Haven't streamed in a while. Last stream was supposed to be a construction stream. It didn't go as planned. I thought my laptop could handle it. It most definitely cannot. So here we are. Here we are making the stupid cat gif. But trust me, it's gonna be so worth it once we finish this. Yeah, this is peak content right here. You won't find this anywhere else. Oh shoot. This cat's gonna look sick when it's done. There's probably like easier ways that I could do this, but it's fine. It's fine. I just hope that I can actually transform these all into something at the end. See, this is what we have so far, and we have 72 of these frames to do. It's gonna be amazing. All right, so we've got 7. Open. Oh shoot. I probably could do shortcuts for the opening. It's fine. So we delete 7. We did 7. Open 8. Here we go. Zoom in on this little cat. Image mode RGB. Cool. Gotta add the hat. We're flying through this. All right, let's see. I just hope. Because it'll be really small. Like, it'll probably be like this. So you might not be able to notice how bad it is, but I just hope the little clipping on the side doesn't show up. Yeah, I don't know. I like this cat gif. It's pretty good. And I had a random thought. I was like, what if I turned the cat girl into this as a gif? So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. And I was doing it, and it was super boring. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a stream out of this because it has been far too long since I last streamed, and I might as well. So this isn't it's not the most entertaining fresh pick content stream. It's a little bit of a you know, a little bit of a chill stream. I've really been into this whole like, it's like a little like coffee house vibe. Listening to a lot of this like lo-fi and like smooth jazz and stuff. I really like the aesthetic, and it's super like calming. So maybe I'll do something with that later down the line. Maybe I'll change like the theme for the stream to like something cozy. Maybe like a little coffee shop. Like the intro of the stream will be like a little coffee shop. It's perfect, dude. I love this stuff. It's so chill. I don't even drink coffee. Just like the whole aesthetic of a coffee shop is like perfect. Did I do 9? Okay, I haven't done 9 yet. Cool. Like I said earlier, I don't know if you can hear it. You probably most likely can, but right when I decided to stream, they decided to mow the lawn outside. So that's cool. We got that we got the mowing the lawn ambience in the background. See, we're flying through this. This cat will be done in no time. I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna display this at the end. Because I'm gonna have to convert it back into a GIF. I don't know if I'm gonna do it in Photoshop or if I'm gonna use like EasyGIF or something. Probably EasyGIF. Like I said before, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. If it's GIF, I don't know. I say GIF. I like to switch it up here and there. Oh, the glasses look a little bit small in this one. No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Open. Delete this one. Look, we only have 62 more. It's definitely it's a process. I don't think I've ever done anything like this before. I've done like frame by frame editing for like motion graphics and stuff like that, but I've never like actually edited a frame itself. But I don't know, maybe there's like potential to do something cool with this in the future. Right now, personally, I don't know what I would use it for. But if I ever find okay, so for instance, like the cat jam emote. Maybe I'll turn the cat jam emote into this. Like add the cat ears, the blue, the sunglasses, or something like that. Like that's just like an idea. I don't know. There's definitely potential here, but I don't know. Just the cat jam as blue. I don't know. I feel like it's super like don't get me wrong, this is time consuming, but it's super lazy to just recolor a cat gif. I don't know, it's cool. Look at this guy, look how cool this guy is. Look at him. Just imagine this cat jumping in the air, just jamming around. It's gonna be perfect. Export, quick export is PNG. We're gonna put this here. Then we're gonna open up our next one. Delete this frame. Open this one. Actually, you know, I'm just thinking about this. It just crossed my mind that I might be doing duplicates here. I don't know where the loop happens for this. I'll do it anyway. I'll do all 72. I don't know, but I just feel like, I don't know, some of these look really familiar. I feel like it's just looping itself. And I could probably just do like the first few and just loop that. We're already this far. We'll just keep going. It's fine. Yeah, we got all the time in the world, Because if I do it that way, then the stream would be over like now. I want to go a little bit here. But yeah, it probably would save time, especially when it comes to converting it. Oh, that looks a little weird. This one has some clippage. Trying to think. This one just looks strange. I don't know what I did wrong there. I don't know, because maybe the full video, I don't remember the original video. So maybe it really was that long of a video. I don't know. That looks better. I could take a look at the frames, scroll through them, see if I see anything that looks a little familiar. Quick export. Yeah, they're different. I guess the cat's just jumping in a similar way. That might be it. We have so many so far. And thank God I was able to use EasyGIF earlier to color all the cats blue, because that would have been time consuming to color all of them by hand. So that was a time saver. Open. Delete frame 11. Oh, it kind of like, if I like, maybe it doesn't. I was gonna say if I scroll through it, it kind of looks like they're like dancing. Not really. Not really at all. The one thing I need to remember, let me just type this in chat real quick. The one thing that I need to remember, which is extremely important, is that all of these are, okay, wow. Twitch won't let me type that in chat. Unrecognized command. 0.04 seconds. We'll just do that. I typed 0.04 seconds, and apparently that was a command. But I need to remember that all of these are 0.04 seconds each when I go to convert them, or else it'll just look weird. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe once I get through this, I'll turn it into a sprite sheet and put it onto Tower Unite, my condo. Because I have one of these dancing around in one of my condos. But it's not this one. It's just the original. And I could probably show that off so you could see what the you know what? I should have put the original on the screen. That would have made a lot of sense, actually. Let me think. No, it's fine. But it would have been neat to have it like here on the screen or something, just dancing around, just as like a reference. Also, why is the head like that? It's missing stuff here. I could probably repair that. But I haven't been doing that this far, so I don't know if I should. I'm sure it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Let's make sure we add our glasses here. If it really does become an issue, I could always go back and edit them. But this isn't really, it's not really anything like professional, so it doesn't really have to be perfect. It's kind of just like a haha funny. I think I'm thinking too much into this. Like the hat looks a little off to me, but like if you go from here, it looks fine. All right, let's save this one. Export, quick export. Put this here. Open up another one. Frame 12, delete, import. Let me see. Yeah, we have, okay, so we have a bit to do here. All right, import this one. Ooh. The one thing I wish it would let me do is capture Photoshop itself. For some reason, it won't. When I try to capture Photoshop, it captures like strange things. Like I could understand if it was like changing based on what I was doing. Like if I hit type and it like zoomed in here, like that would make sense. But it's like, it's locked on a random screen and I don't know why that is. Also, why do I feel like I'm lagging? What is this lag? What the heck is happening? I completely lost my train of thought. Let me try to think of what I was saying there. I feel like I was onto something, even though I don't remember whatsoever what I was saying. I got distracted by the lag, and then memory machine went broke. We'll just keep doing this little cat thing. I don't know. I've done stuff. Those sunglasses look a little small. Hopefully this doesn't look really weird. Like, hopefully the movement of the hat and the glasses doesn't change based on size. Because the way I wanted to go about this originally was to do like a track matte in After Effects and just link the sunglasses and hat to it and do it that way. But I figured it was probably easy to do frame by frame, especially because I couldn't recolor in After Effects. Alright, this is fine. It's fine. It'll be golden. But I did do... I used to do streams like this in the past, and I feel like they're a lot of fun. Because I don't really... Personally, I don't really play too many games. But I do like streaming. I do like vibing out, chilling, relaxing. And these sort of fit that description, in my opinion. You know, just vibing out, nothing too serious, just relaxing. Oh, that clippage. Ooh. Oh, you know what? $5,000 IQ here. And I can't edit that. Why can't I edit that? Oh, because it's not in the... Okay, silly me. We'll just delete the clippage. Boom. It's like it was never there. Yeah, it's super chill. I was watching a stream the other day. And they rated an art streamer, and it was sort of this like vibe. They're just sort of like they're just drawing, relaxing. You know, they weren't talking too much. But it was super chill. Like, it was nice and relaxing. You know, it's not the most entertaining thing to that's not what I wanted to do. It's not the most entertaining thing to do stuff like this, especially when you're doing like, I don't know. I guess this is animation. I wouldn't really consider it animation. I mean, the way I'm doing it, I don't know. The reason why I say it doesn't seem like animation is because I can't remember how to make GIFs in Photoshop anymore. Because here's a crazy interesting fact. A lot of people know Photoshop is like image manipulation, that sort of stuff. Wow, I completely... Hopefully I saved that. Please tell me I saved that. Export, quick export. I did that right? Okay, I did. Most people know Photoshop is like image manipulation, that sort of thing. Like editing photos, all that sort of stuff. What they don't know, and what I didn't know until a couple years ago, is you can actually edit videos in Photoshop, which is absolutely insane. Let me open that actually. So yeah, there's actually a whole timeline. You can create like frame animations, edit videos, all sorts of stuff. I think you can even add sound. Personally, I haven't done that. The adding of sound, that is, and I completely just broke Photoshop. Alright, Photoshop, you know, I'm trying to show off your features. Just breaks. I don't know what I did here. Let's not do that. Save changes. No. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay, open frame 15. Ooh. Okay, we're back. Yeah, but you can edit damn, brain just straight up isn't working today. You can edit video in Photoshop. You can make GIFs, like stop motion sort of stuff. Because I did go about doing that one time. And I thought, well, everyone in the class that I was in was like, wow, dude, this is super hard. Like, because we were, oh man, I don't even remember the amount of photos we had. Because we were doing like stop motion stuff. I don't know, I'm just gonna ballpark say, let's just say there was like 100, 200 photos or whatever. Each photo being its own frame. We thought that we had to like manually put them in the timeline, like one by one. But someone in the class found out like a way to like just select everything and it would automatically like put them together in sequence. So that turned like a couple hours of work into, you know, a couple seconds. Well, I don't know about seconds because it had to process all of that, but it wasn't anything like manual. It was all the program doing the work. But it's really neat. Like Nightmare Before Christmas was all stop motion. And I think that's another thing I didn't know until somewhat recently. So that entire movie was done picture by picture. Which, as you can imagine, probably took an insane amount of time. Like, they had to constantly move everything, like, little by little. Yeah, it's nutty. And I respect people that do that. I used to watch, like years ago, I used to watch a bunch of, like, those silly little, like, claymation videos. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. Like, I'll just start talking about it. Tell me if you know what I'm talking about. So they were little claymation dudes. They were, like, blue, and they were, like, poorly made, kind of in, like, the shape of a penguin. And they would always step on these, like, pancakes that were, like, landmines. I know, it probably sounds insane, but this is the type of stuff that was on YouTube, like, oh god, like a decade or more ago. Yeah, stop motion. Like, hats off to people that can do that, especially when it looks really, really smooth. Let's see here. Open. I know what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna, like, at the end I'll be able to fix it if I do make any errors here, but I have a feeling that one of these is gonna be like missing sunglasses or a hat or something. What? There we go. Fixed. Yeah, we made this like really strange, like, it was such a half-assed story. No one really knew what they were doing. We just sort of used what we had at our disposal to make the stop motion video. I probably have it somewhere. But they were like people just brought in like different things. I think there were like little like Halo figurines, and we used them to make like a fighting scene. And like, I don't remember exactly how it went, but there was this like guy that was like following this other guy, and it ended with him like sniping him, and it looked really good at the end, surprisingly, for how like half-assed it was. Like, it wasn't bad. I mean, it's nothing like Nightmare Before Christmas or the claymation videos that I used to watch, but it was, I don't know, it was fun. It was fun to do something like that. But to be honest with you, I haven't touched anything like that since. I'm sure there's something I could do with it, like a little stop motion video or something, but I personally, I just haven't messed with it. Alright, let me make sure that I'm doing this correctly. Delete this. I think I don't know about stop motion. Maybe I'll do something with it in the future. But when wow, do you see this lag? Why is it lagging so bad? This is insane. Like, I don't remember Photoshop being that intensive. When I think of, ooh, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna cut off. Oof. We'll just sneak it in here. You know what? Heck it. We're already here. Might as well just remove this ear here. But like I was saying, I don't personally see myself doing anything with stop motion. Maybe in the future one day I can convert one of my ideas to something like that. But with that being said, animation. Now, animation would be something extremely cool to get into. I have technically done a little bit of animation. Not anything like insane. Mostly like motion graphics, like just like lyric videos for like music, stuff like that. Or I'm trying to think of some of the stuff I worked on in the past. Like little ads, like on social media, you'll see like little ads pop up, like buy this now, swipe up or whatever, like stuff like that. But animation is cool because you don't have the limitations that you do in real life. Like, sure, there's like CGI and stuff for like movies and stuff, but to me it looks really fake. But if you have like the entire thing being an animation, it doesn't really look fake because the entire thing is like fake. So like if the entire movie was CGI, including the people, maybe it would look better to me. But it being like an additive to like a movie that has real people in it just looks a little weird to me. So I don't know. It'd be really cool to learn animation though, like actually animate like characters and stuff, because your possibilities are endless at that point. You could do whatever you want, like even like the craziest ideas. Like you can create these like insane environments, like these worlds of like your dreams. Like you could just make like literally the possibility, you can make anything you want. And that's why animation, it seems so cool to me. And I've thought about like messing around with like something like that. Let me see here. But nothing like, I'm not talking about like any like Pixar level stuff. I don't think I'd ever be able to do something like that unless I like really dedicated my time to it. What the heck? Why is it trying to rasterize? What? Oh, it's because I was trying. Okay, yeah, I know. Just convert it. What the heck? Why isn't it? Huh? Am I? Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong layer again. Silly me. Whoa. I don't know. I think you could pull off some. Can I use the history eraser because I wasn't trying to use the history eraser. Wow, I must forgot the sunglasses on this guy. It is surprisingly hard to multitask. Like this is so like easy. Like all I'm doing is just like dragging and dropping and like saving images. But for some reason my like train of thought just like is gone. Alright, we're going to export this. Quick export as PNG. So we've done 18 frames in 30 minutes. So to put that into perspective, if I keep at the pace I'm going now, this is gonna be like hours. Maybe I'll try to speedrun this a little bit here. And maybe I'll put it together in Photoshop. Maybe. I'd have to look up some sort of tutorial, or maybe like if I open up the timeline, it would make sense to me. Alright, we're gonna delete this. We're gonna open this. Boom, boom. Go to image, change it to RGB, because for some reason we can't edit this if we don't change the mode. RGB. Bada boom. There we go. Yeah, there's let me see. So recently, I don't know, I was gonna keep some of this stuff like a secret until like I was sure about it, but like, I don't know, I have a feeling that it won't happen. Just like logistically speaking, I might go about it from a different direction. But in this current time, I can't see myself going forward with this sort of like plan that I had in my head. But I wanted to do some like VR chat stuff and like create like my own character. Because I watch a lot of. Okay, Alexa's just going off there. Ooh. I watch a lot of like VR chat RP stuff, and they do really well. Like, I don't know. I was talking to some people like, dude, VR chat RP, dude, that's so cringe. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you watching it? Like, it's going to be so cringe. But like, it's literally like watching like a live movie. Like, there's so much like action and like stuff, and then there's like chill like scenes and stuff. I don't know. But basically, I was one night. Oh god, I don't remember what happened, but I don't know if I was like listening to something or watching something. But I wrote this entire like lore for this like character and like the world they lived in and how they'd be like introduced and stuff. And I really wanted to commit to that in VR. But VR just makes me really sick right now. Yo, yeah, it's a kitty. How you doing, goat? At the end of this stream, this cat is gonna be schmoovin', a little dance in action. Basically, I created this whole like story, and I'll just spoil it because I don't. Maybe one day I'll release it. Maybe I won't. It'll make more sense down the line. But it was like this like. It was this person that was like, I'm doing fantastic. We're just editing some cats. It's amazing. We're on frame 19. We have 72 frames total. So we got a little bit of cat editing to do here. We're chilling. We're vibing out. We got the coffee house music in the background. We're chilling. But this character was a robot. But originally they were like a human. Yo, you love cats? Dude, this is the perfect stream for you. This is gonna be amazing. Especially once I get this all done. But this did I export this one? I think I did, right? Let me see. Okay, yeah, so the character. They were like a robot, but they were originally a human. But to sort of like escape from their like human life that they were living, they decided to like they were just like browsing through the internet one day, and they came across like an ad that said like an escape where they can like put their consciousness into like a robot or whatever. I don't know. Maybe this is super like cheesy. But it was just like what had came to mind, and like the story kept evolving the more that I would sort of like immerse myself in that world, sort of like listen to like the music that would be going around, that like ambience. And yeah. Basically like so to make the story interesting, them going into that like sort of world and like uploading their consciousness into this like robot or whatever. Like at the time when they went into it, they wanted to like escape from like their human life, but they didn't have the money. So they're like, yeah, don't worry about it as long as you do some jobs for us in the future. Like in your robot form, do some jobs for us in the future. Like whenever we need you, we'll call you. Like be there and you're good. And that was going to be like the main thing of the story. Like that was going to be sort of like the villain. Because like over time, that like corporation that like made them would like make them do like silly stuff all the time, and they're basically like locked down to it. So like they thought that they could like escape their life by like putting their consciousness in this robot, but that wasn't the case because they were literally like tied down to this like company or whatever. Yeah, it was gonna be an interesting story. I don't know if I don't know if I'll develop it. So like I said, this is all gonna be like a VR chat thing. I mean, so like VR chat does have like a desktop mode, But I feel like to best like put that out there, I would have to be in VR. But VR makes me really sick right now, so that's the reason why I have not done that. Smart object graph stories. Wait, did that export correctly even though that was the case? Come on. Come on. Please tell me. Okay, it did. Cool. Yeah, but I was just writing. And it was just one of the things that I came up with one time. And you'll never believe the character's name. you're never gonna guess. So the character's name was Fresh, but since they were a robot, it was FR35H, which is it's kind of cringy. It's literally just Fresh, but as like a robot name. I don't know. But I don't know, but it looked cool because like I made like the logo into this sort of like neon sign thing. So it looked super like cyberpunk because it would be set like far in the future. Maybe one day I'll pick it up. I don't want to completely abandon it. And like worst case scenario, if I have to do it in desktop mode, I will. Just because like I don't want to let that like idea die. And there's like so much like potential for it. And like expansion and stuff. And then like, cause I've written stuff in the past. Become an author. I don't know about that. But make it into like a book. When I've written stories in the past, I've never written them for like longevity. Like that never really crossed my mind. Like I would just sort of like write and then go about it from there. Dude, yeah, make an anime? Dude, that'd be sick. Having my own anime, dude. That would be perfect. I don't know if I'd be able to necessarily turn it into an anime. Maybe though. Would be cool. But I've never written like stories for like longevity. So when I write, I just write the story. Like I'll think of like something in my head and I'll like write about the character and like the world and stuff. Is this animating? Is it really? I mean, it is frame by frame, but I'm literally just dragging and dropping a hat and glasses on a cat that's painted blue. I mean, maybe technically. Oh, why didn't that open? Oh, it's because oops. But I've never, like I said, I never written for longevity. It never crossed my mind to do it like that. And I was talking to a friend one time, and they were writing like a whole like series. It just like never crossed my mind. Like, I mean, obviously that makes sense. Like, I guess I just thought that when people write stories, they write it for like if you were gonna write a book, I would think that like you would write that book, and then if it did well or you enjoyed making the story, you would then like adapt that into more like future books or like a prequel or something like that. But there's people that would they write based on the longevity. So like they'll come up with their idea and they'll split it between like 5 books, and they'll have that idea from the beginning. And that's sort of what I did with this one. Because I was trying to like develop the world to where I could like constantly expand it if it ever like did well or like I enjoyed where it was going. Like for instance, like in the beginning you wouldn't really know about like the corporation and stuff like that, of like how they would use Fresh for their like bidding, I guess you could say. But that would be something that could be like expanded upon, and that's how you like introduce other people into the story that would want to help out with like the project, because then you can like develop this entire like corporation and then build it from there. But if you just like mention it slightly, you like put that into place, like I could eventually develop this and then move into it. So it's definitely an interesting way to write, and I've never really done anything like that before personally, so it was really new to me. But I was like super immersing myself into it, and I was like living that world and like writing it as if I was like the character, and like how they would feel once they like got into like the robot body and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like it might be a little bit of a cheesy story, but I knew I wanted to do something with that sort of like community, but I didn't know how to like get my foot in the door, because I would always say like, I want to do this. And then one night I was like, you know what? I keep saying I want to do this, but I never do it. So I'm just going to like think of something. And I would always struggle with like what am I going to make the character? How am I going to like introduce them? And then just like one night, the idea just sort of came to me. And it's, I don't know. I enjoy it. I'm gonna do it one day for sure. So look forward to that in the future, maybe. I just gotta get over motion sickness. And or like I said, I'll just do it in desktop. Making it into an anime would be super cool too. I just don't know how I personally would go about that. I'm sure I could do it in like a way that would be like super scuffed, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but I personally cannot animate. Maybe I could like meet some people that can sort of work on something like that along the way. But from right now at this current point, the most I can do when it comes to animation is like motion graphics, like lyric videos, that sort of stuff. That's about as far as I know with animation. I have done stuff like this, which I guess I would consider this sort of like stop motion, except this was just like a pre-existing GIF that I dissected into these individual frames. So like all the work's basically done for me. Once I'm done, I just put it back together. But that's about my extent with animation personally. So I would have to either meet some people along the way, do it in VR chat, which would be the easiest because I wouldn't have to animate. It would pretty much be like I would be animating the character, sort of. Or maybe like learning eventually how to do that sort of stuff. One day though. But it went like surprisingly like smooth. The one thing that like I don't know, so like them being a robot or whatever, I would obviously need, sorry if you can hear me like tossing my phone around, I'm just fidgeting. So that them being a robot, they would have like a robot voice or whatever. And I really despise or like dislike, it kind of like gets on my nerves when I hear like the robotic sort of like synthetic, what do you call it? Like voice changer. Like it's super like they all sort of sound the same. They have that sort of like tinny sound to them. And they have like, let me see if I can do an example here. So let me see here. Let me just pick like a random one. You're gonna hear my voice loop for a second because I haven't really figured this out yet. So this one. So like this. Like this sounds so, hopefully you can hear this. This sounds so like, I don't know. It sounds so like basic because a lot of the people that like do that sort of character do that. But then what really made me want to do this character was I stumbled upon this. And this alone sounds pretty cool, right? It's a little bit different. But then they have this like thing, this like AI thing that like alters your voice. So now it sounds like this. It's a completely different person. It's completely different from the robot sound changer. And this is the voice that made me want to make that character. The problem is that sometimes the words get a little hard to understand. And I noticed that a lot when I did like a test shoot in VR chat of this sort of like thing. So yeah.
But that's where that idea came from.
Anyway, let me put that to the side. So that's what I want to do. Hopefully, hello. Okay, you heard me loop there for a second there, but I just needed to make sure that my mic was back, that we're all good here. Let me see. So that would be the eventual plan one day. I didn't really have to do much like world building or anything like that because the world is already pre-existing. I would just sort of be introducing my character into it. So that saved me a lot of the trouble. Besides obviously the corporation that I would have to discuss because I'm sure it would come up in conversation or something. Alright, quick export as PNG. Frame 22 out of 72. Yeah, woo! I guess I could probably start speedrunning this a little bit more. I know I said that before. But at the pace that I'm currently going, it's going to take us probably like a couple hours to finish this, but I feel like I could wrap this up pretty quickly here. Especially if I focus more on the cat. Cuz it's I never really like thought about it until like a long time ago. But I was watching a Minecraft YouTuber. This was like, oh man, this must have been like 2013, maybe 2012, and it was Chimney Swift. And I was watching the Minecraft files, and in one of the episodes, he was talking about how it was difficult because it wasn't like a voiceover series. Like he was going about the series while he was playing the game, and he was talking about how it was difficult to sort of talk about something different than what you're doing. So for instance, like when he was playing the game, like when people play games, most people talk about the game, but it's hard to sort of separate yourself from that and like have a conversation that's separate from the game. Like I'd be able to go faster if I was like talking about the cat and like what I was doing like piece by piece. But to have like a separate conversation, it's kind of hard to do both, I guess, is what I'm saying. So that's where the struggle comes in with that. It's the same kind of thing with like I don't know if this would be the closest example that I can think of, but when it comes to singing and like playing the guitar at the same time, that is a task, especially when you just start out. You know, I never thought, it would have never crossed my mind until I tried doing it, that it would be so difficult. But when you first start out, playing guitar and singing at the same time it's rather difficult. So yeah, eventually you can get used to it. Especially I've made a few songs here and there, and I found that when I was the one making the music, I was able to sort of concentrate on that. I didn't struggle with singing and playing at the same time because I wrote it, so it really didn't distract me. Because like I come up with like the chord progression first, and then I go into the lyrics, so I already had that like nailed down, and I would sing while I would play, so it was sort of like ingrained in my head. But that's what I would compare this to, sort of. It's just a bit difficult to do both at the same time, just a tiny bit. But I feel like if I get into like a groove here, I could probably get it down pretty well. So let me see here. So we gotta go to image mode. Like, see, like if I do like the image mode, RGB color, drag the hat, drop the hat, do this. Like it's super easy because like I'm narrating what I'm doing, sort of. Okay, that looks a little bit weird. That looks a little weird. Alright, let's fix that. I don't like the way that came out. These ones where the hat sort of has to go really high, I don't... Maybe I should get this too. That doesn't look terrible, hopefully. Like I said, once this is all finished, it's gonna be super small, so you'll never even notice these like tiny details that I'm trying to like fix and patch here. But you know, we're here. We might as well. We might as well do it, you know. There we go. This one looks a little. This one's not the greatest frame. You know, it is what it is, though. It'll literally only be on the screen for 0.04 seconds. You'll never notice it unless you like took a microscope to it or you stopped it by frame. But this is what we have so far. We have 25. We're got quite a few here. All right, let's see. Open. Delete. Delete. Open. You gotta go to image. RGB. Drag the hat. You have finished 1 second in the GIF. Is that real? How many? Well, I guess it really depends on what the FPS of it is. I don't have the. It's supposed to be 25 FPS. Interesting. I don't have. What I really would have loved to do, oh god, I would have been at this all day if I did it. Like I was mentioning to you earlier, I really like the look of 60 frames per second GIFs. They're so smooth. Oh, they look so good. The issue is that if I did it to 60 FPS, this would nearly triple in time. It would go from 72 frames to... Oh man, I can't do math. It would definitely be over 200. Maybe. Be a little bit over 200. So that, one day maybe I'll make something like that. Especially if I do it in a certain way. Yeah, but every frame would actually be 3 images. Huh? Is that true? Or would they just be... Well, if there's 60 frames, there'd be 60 images. Or did you want to find a 60 FPS video that you wanted to turn into a GIF? That's a good question. Oh man, I didn't even think about it this much. I don't know. It was just like a random thing that I thought. I was like, dude, these look so good. I want to just make them. I didn't really think about how I would go about actually doing it. That is a good question. Well, if I converted a 60 FPS video into a GIF, that'd be easy. I could do that in like a few minutes with like software on the internet. If you increase this to 60 FPS, GIF would go from 2% to 1%. Interesting. So I'd have to make it even longer too. I don't know. I certainly wouldn't want to edit a video like that frame by frame and add stuff like this. Like the next project I think I'll do like this is maybe, I don't know if I'll do it today. Maybe do a blue cat gem that has the sunglasses and the hat. I don't know, just motion track it. Dude, that's what I was gonna do with this. I should have done that with this. I would have been done. All I would have to do is set the points, and then literally the computer itself would just like, it would take a few hours, which sounds insane, but that's just how slow it works sometimes. But it would literally be automatic. We could literally just watch it do its thing, frame by frame, and then just talk and chill. That would have been sick. Well, I'd have to motion track it in After Effects. A few hours for 72 frames. Depending on what. So I did one time. Maybe I just fucked it up. But I had this like video of this car, and it was just like going down a road or whatever, and I think I was like motion tracking. This doesn't sound right. This wasn't like, this is gonna sound a lot worse than it is. I feel like I was motion tracking the license plate of the car, and that's what I attached it to follow the car, and like the entire way. Oh no! Wait, I remember. It was text that was motion tracked to a car that was going down a road. It wasn't a license plate. It was motion tracked text to a car, and it was just like, it was a really short video, a really short clip. I don't remember it being long at all. But I even made my motion track point on the vehicle like as tiny as I could. Like, so that it wasn't just like unnecessary background. And it took hours. My computer was running for hours trying to do this. It was just trying to like render this entire thing. It took forever. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. I don't know. But then I've had regular animation that I've made like frame by frame, and that also took like forever to render. It's also possible that I was rendering at like a higher so when you get into these programs, you don't have to work in full resolution. You could work in like third, half, fourth, and that's the best way to like cut down on lag and make it go faster. It's possible that I was not working like that, and that's why it took so long and it was so laggy. I'll do it again. Wait, so what do you use to motion track? So maybe I'll just use that instead in the future, if that's the case. So I guess the question would be, what did you use to motion track, and what did you track to the face? I used something in DaVinci. DaVinci has motion tracking? Dude, DaVinci, what's interesting about DaVinci is it's free. It's like on the same level as Premiere Pro, and like industry professionals will use DaVinci for like color grading and like professional work, like movies and all sorts of stuff like that. Like DaVinci is really good and it's free. Can I figure out how to get to it? But it showed me a path to it. A path of it? Interesting. See, I've never... I tried working in DaVinci once. It was just really hard for me to switch to a different editor that I wasn't familiar with. I'm sure if I gave it time, I'd be able to understand it, but it was... I just sort of dropped it. I was like, you know, I'll just go back to Premiere Pro. It's what I'm used to. It's what I've been using for like 8 years, maybe even more. Like I'm familiar with it. I know what I'm doing. That's the move. But if DaVinci can do stuff like that and it only takes 5 seconds, I don't know. But like I said, it could be possible that I just screwed up the settings or something and that was the issue. Shout out to DaVinci, dude. The only thing, so DaVinci is, I don't know if it was made, but it's owned by like Blackmagic. So you know those Blackmagic cameras, you know, the ones that cost like, you know, like, I don't know, I'm probably like butchering this, maybe like upwards of like 15 grand, maybe even more, like on the same level as like a Red camera. I think they even have like 8K ones too. Not like 8K in price, but like 8K is in like it can shoot 8K, which I don't know why you'd want to. That would most definitely be a hassle to edit. Oh, I completely messed up the hat. Ooh. But yeah, that's who makes it. So it's really interesting that DaVinci is free, given the fact that they are a company that makes really high-end cameras. So that's what's always sort of been interesting to me personally. Dude, maybe I gotta give it a try. Yo, DaVinci stream? And it was when you say it was like DaVinci, like, I don't really know too much about it. All I know is like Resolve. I assume that's all there is. And so you're saying you were able to motion track and Resolve? I don't either. Yeah, well, you know, you live, you learn. Oh wow, we actually have been going. We literally have been going for an hour, dude. I got so distracted. I like how I was just like flying through it, and I was just like, I'll just stream. Oh man. Did I? Oh man, I can't even. My brain's at that point where like, I don't know if I exported this or not. I did. Okay, cool. So we'll delete this. We're almost there. We're like, what, halfway? Maybe not halfway. Well, if you need real free and high quality, yo, ban that guy. You'll ban that guy. You'll get this clown out of my chat. You'll get this fool out of my chat. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get him out of here. This bozo coming in here trying to get me to buy shit. Come on, dude. These bots are crazy. Mod check. Name was Balls. It really was. See, at first it was intriguing. I was like, oh, dude, this person wants to ask me a question. They like tagged me and everything. Yeah, I have. It's it's sort of like Better TTV, but like people use it for like an expansion of like emotes and stuff. I think I told you about it before. Because I would always watch streams, and I have FrankerZ and BTTV, but there was shit that people were typing in chat, and it wasn't turning into anything, and I was just like, maybe this is just like a meme. But no, sure enough, it was 7 TV emotes. Yeah, it's a cool mod thing where you can drag from the left of the messages to do mod actions. Oh, I didn't see. This might be a little bit of a hot take. The flames are starting to rise, you know. Temperature here is rising to like 100. I'm about to make an extremely hot take. I don't use any of these things for their quality of life. I only use them for the emotes. That's the only thing I care about, is the emotes. Being able to see the emotes, getting the haha funny. But it is cool to see that that there is cool like quality of life stuff like that. A cool mod thing where you can drag from the left of the message and do mod actions. Interesting. Have you used mod view before? Is that any good? Like just regular Twitch mod view? How does it compare? It's definitely strange looking. I've tried in the past using it, but I always just switched back. Too much control panel? Yeah, really. And it's like stuff that's not really like too relevant either. Just kind of unfortunate. But when you say you drag from the left of the message, what do you mean by that? Like it... Oh. Interesting. You gotta use your oat milk scroll wheel. You click and drag and it opens up options. Interesting. I don't think I have it installed, unfortunately, right now. I also don't think I have... I see FrankerZ emotes. I don't know if BTTV just puts them in it, but I know that I don't have FrankerZ because I think FrankerZ is the thing that has that weird like volume control thing or whatever. Like, you know, Apple's email, Gmail. Yeah. Well, yeah, but like on a yeah. But see, like it makes more sense like on a phone. It's hard for me to imagine something like that, like dragging with a click. But I mean, I guess. Like, does it ever get in the way? Yeah, dude, I literally got rid of FrankerZ because it bothered me that that was there. Like, I saw this thing that was like completely foreign to me on the screen, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I don't know if I can use this. I'm just gonna uninstall." Like, it wasn't worth the emotes that I was getting. Maybe I'm just lame. That's very small. Very small. Someone sent me a message. Hopefully that hasn't been on there for too long. Oh, who's you? Very small hamburger thing to the left. Oh. Oh! Interesting. So what does it look like when you hit... Oh! Oh! Why does it specifically say 47 minutes on it? What's the deal with that? The further you drag it, the higher... Oh! So what if you wanted... So is that how you got rid of that guy? Because I think that was like an all-out ban. Which, I mean, it makes sense because they were a bot. So is there like... If you scroll further, does it like give you the option to like ban or something? Dragged it all the way to the right. Interesting. Does it cover the message when you drag it all the way to the right? Delete, timeout, ban. Interesting. Huh. Neat. Here, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Just a few seconds here. Let me convert this to RGB first. Okay. Just drawing on the, just erasing the cat. See, okay, so this, before I leave, or take my break or whatever real quick. I keep seeing a lot of this. Like there's transparency occasionally in the head, and I could easily fix that by coloring it in. But I didn't at all. So I'm hoping it's not too noticeable once it's like made. I think it'll be so small that you'll never notice it. Especially if I use it in like Twitch chat, it'll be like this big. You'll never see it. It'll be good. Alright, I'll be back. I'm gonna fill up my water. I'll be back. Hello, I've returned. Did you miss me? Let's get back into this. You can see some of the transparency pictures really close enough. Yeah, see, oh god, that's unfortunate. Because it literally would have taken me like 2 seconds to fix that. Like, you have, look, okay, so look, you have no idea how simple this is. I could literally just go up here, do a little this. Oh, actually, that's way too big. Do this, okay. Look, it literally would have been that easy. God, I should have done that from the beginning. I guess I got lazy. Oh well. I still have to make that, what's it called? Oh, you mentioned that your 3D chicken thing. Making the Better Call Saul intro with your 3D chicken. And I think that would be funny to make one time. Yeah, I know, dude, the music is perfect. Yeah, I'm telling you, Coffee House is the new meta. Let me put this here. Hopefully, let me make sure we're not gonna run out soon. Yeah, dude, this thing is 11 hours long! Oh my god. It's perfect. Alright, let's add some glasses on our boy here. My screen just... Oh, I guess you can't see that. Hopefully you can't see that. Actually, that's a good question. This might sound really stupid. But when your computer night shifts, can you see that on the screen? Does it look like orange-ish? I feel like it should, maybe? Because it's capturing the screen? I don't... Pretty sure no. So it doesn't look like... Let me pull up this stream real quick. So I want to definitely fix that if that's the case. No, it doesn't. Interesting. So how does that work? So if it's changing the color of the screen to me, but it's not a monitor setting, it's the OS itself, how is it doing that without it showing on capture? I'm trying to think of like how that would work, but it's like it's impossible to comprehend. All right, so we're basically, actually we're still not halfway through. It's fine. We'll get there. Be very last thing in the video stream. Interesting. Already saved that. Rip. Hopefully I can easily like turn these into a GIF at the end, or else I'm gonna be Imagine I can't. Imagine I screwed up this entire process and I have to like redo everything. Oh man, that would suck. Oh god, I don't know who I was saying that. Let me fix that head real quick. My goodness. What has gotten up to this cat? What the heck? Hopefully that isn't too noticeable. It's definitely gonna be less noticeable than the transparency in my opinion. Especially when it's, yeah, it's fine. I don't know who I was saying this to the other day. I literally can't remember. But I was saying how, and this might be a silly idea. You know, not every idea has to be golden, you know. It was just like a thought. I was like, you know what, that'd be pretty neat. But I've been getting into this whole like coffee house aesthetic. And I was gonna make, I was like, you know what if, now hear me out, what if there was like a Discord server and it was made specifically catered towards people that like go to coffee shops and study, and like the entire Discord server was set up like a chill like coffee shop, and like all the channels were named after like things in a coffee shop, and like people would sit in like the lounge area to like study, and it would be like a studying channel, but you wouldn't be able to talk in it, so it would be like you can't speak but you can hear. And like in that studying channel there would be like lo-fi, like this like coffee house, like I guess this isn't lo-fi, but there'd be like coffee house music playing in the background, and it would just be a bunch of people just like chilling in a coffee shop. And like, I don't know, I feel like it could be fun if like maybe like people could pretend to be like a barista, and you'd like order your drink and then go to like study. It sounds really silly when I say it out loud, But when I was explaining it, dude, that idea slapped. But now when I say it out loud, not so much. But with that being said, I would still do it, I think. A coffee house, like, just so, like, cozy. Like, imagine just, like, I know, you could just literally go on YouTube and get the same sort of vibe or whatever. But, like, imagine... Oh, wow, that looks terrible. What the heck did I do? That actually looks awful. Yeah, just imagine, like, going into your Discord server and it's just like a little coffee house. Has a little chill music playing. Did that hat always look that bad? Am I like... It definitely looks different, right? I'm not losing it. I don't remember it being that, like, pixelated. But yeah, the coffee house Discord server. Because the Dank Animemes Discord server is, it's dead. I'll say it. There's one guy that talks in there. Oh, what have I done to that ear? there's one guy in there that, like, talks about, like, anime reviews and stuff, but it's dead. And I've known that for some time. And I remember, like, there was, like, stuff that you could do to, like, make it, like, popular and stuff and populated. But I was thinking of, like, overhauling it completely, turning into, like, because, like, keep the anime theme, make it like a anime coffee house Discord server. And that would be the aesthetic. But it's probably better to start from, like, a fresh slate or something. Fresh cafe, dude. I don't know. Like, it sounds so silly. It might sound so silly, and like I said, people can just watch, like, live streams on YouTube and stuff. But, like, I don't know. Like, the way I see it in my head, where it, like, works out, it would look really cool. You just keep entering, like, the different things. It would be really hard to, like... I don't think I would enforce people to, like, stay in character and, like, a role play as they're getting coffee. Like, I feel like if I forced that, that would be a little too much. But I think it would be cool if some people did it. Like, if there was, like, people like, hey, what would you like to order? Like, okay, I'll get that all ready for you. And then they move from there to, like, studying. Like, the way that the server would work is, like, people get funneled into, like, the different channels. Like, they're waiting in line. And then they move to the barista when it's their turn. And then they move to the thing. But I don't think you can... Actually, wait. Swept. Is it possible... Now hear me out. This might be a little insane. Is it possible to set up a system like that? Like, you get into a server, waiting in line, and then a server bot tracks how long you've been in a channel. And if you've been in a channel for, like, 2 minutes, you've waited in line long enough, and then it moves you to the next place, and then eventually you find yourself studying after you get your coffee. Like, the bot would basically say, like, if user in channel for 2 minutes, move to here, and then keep doing that again and again. Is that, like, a thing that's possible? What the hell? Oh my god, dude! Listen! This is gonna work! Holy shit. So this is actually a thing that could happen? Can you make it so, like... Well, I don't know if the bot would get overloaded, but can you make it so that, like, they can't skip channels? Like, can you make it so, like... they're given different roles based on the channel they're in? Like, after 2 minutes expires of them being in that channel specifically, their role changes, and then they can move into the other one so that people don't, like, go back and forth. Lock channels them to bot move them. Oh my god! There it is! There it is! See, this is the brainstorming I love to see. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's perfect. Ah. See, I wish... Okay. Now, I'm not always a fan of it because it gets in the way, especially when you're, like, playing games or whatever. But when I go to upload this VOD later, it would have been cool for me to have the chat so I could, like, cross-reference this. Is this idea, this stuff we're talking about, I'm gonna forget. I'm most definitely gonna forget. But the fact that that's possible is like, this. We have a thing here. The coffee house Discord server is possible. Yeah, I guess so. That's true. The only problem would be like if I wanted to reference a specific point in the stream, I'd forget where it was. I'd have to keep scrubbing. Now, what would I need to do that? Like, can I run those custom commands off of something like Dino or what's the other one called? Like Yag BV or whatever. I don't know what the hell it's called. Or would I have to make a bot from scratch that does this? Because I would... Listen, I know I said I would never touch code again, but if I have to code my own Discord bot to make the coffee house Discord server, dude, I'm doing that. Now, my next question. So, the bot's moving people. It's doing that. The bot is... It's seeing how long people are in the channel, and it moves them from channel to channel until they eventually get into the study lounge where they can study. Can the bot that's moving the people also be playing music in a channel 24/7? Like, not the type of bot that, like, ah, God, I know this is such a waste of data or, like, bandwidth or whatever. But is it possible for a bot to play, like, a mix of, like, coffee house music 24/7? Like, even if no one's in the channel? Like, no one has to, like, run a command to, like, start it up. Like, it just... Like, the bot would just, like, do that. It would always be there. Or, like, maybe it would play when a person enters the channel. Interesting. Dude, this is... Well, I know what I'm doing next. Now, how hard would it be to make a bot basically do those things that I mentioned so far if I were to code a bot from scratch? Like, I feel like those are pretty simple features. It wouldn't be anything crazy. I could always expand it as time went on, but like for those to start out with, yeah. So what if I like asked you, just so that I can like make the comparison between like an amateur and like you who already has like experience in it. If you were to do something like that, how long would it take you? And then I'll just like times 10 for my estimate. Like a bot that like detects how long someone's in a channel and moves them from channel to channel. Because as far as I know, it hasn't been done before. At least I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Could be, you know, first of its kind, you know? I don't know. Might be something here. I think it takes super long. The audio would probably be the most time-consuming part. Interesting. But I guess once it's created, it could... God, do you think it would glitch? Like, is there fail-safes? So, like, let's say, like, after 2 minutes, the bot tries to move it, but it's, like, overloaded. Is there, like, a fail-safe, or would it reset the timer back to 2 minutes for that person if it failed the first time and saw them in that channel still? We gotta fix this dude's head. What's weird is that menu is so laggy, but this isn't laggy. Actually, yeah, it is a little bit laggy. Ooh. I would do a if time greater than 2 minutes and user is not in the right channel, so I would have to move them. Interesting. I don't know. I thought it was just like a silly idea, but like the more that I like, I don't know. I thought it was kind of silly when I was talking about it at first, but the more I think about it, I kind of just want to do it. Dude, I would always be there. And like, maybe as time went on, like, you could, like, make the music more, like, custom or something. It's like, it would be simple if I pulled it from, like, this video that's playing right now and just kept looping it. However, what if, like, eventually, as... This is just like a what if. Like, I would never... I don't believe in... Like, in creative projects like this, I don't believe in making them with the only intended purpose to grow. I think that would ruin the fun of it. Like, if I made this idea and I was like, dude, I'm gonna make this, it's gonna be huge. Like, dude, you don't understand, dude. People are gonna flock here. It's gonna be the talk of the town. It's gonna be trending. Everyone's gonna be talking about it. Dude, I'm gonna be in YouTube videos. I'm gonna be famous. It's like, no. But, like, what if eventually it did grow in size and then people from the community would make their own music to put into it? And then they could, like, listen to their music play in the bot. I don't know. That's like a bigger picture thing. And it's not like something that I like, dude, if that doesn't happen, dude, I'm not going to do it. If that's not a possibility, dude, I'm going to scrap it. But I definitely do want to move forward with it. Because it just sounds so comfy. And obviously, like, you'd have the channels for studying. But then, like, you would also have... Can you set it up so, like, once someone orders their coffee, they can get a choice between two things? So I've waited in line. I've entered the coffee establishment. I've waited in line. I got my coffee from the barista. I'm ready to head to my table. Do I study or do I talk with my friends? Like, is there a possibility to make that branch between the two? Like, have that split? Like, I don't know. Like, is it possible, like... there's like a bot channel, but the bot channel is specific to a certain person. It creates a channel, but it's like a channel, but it's only you and the bot. And then the bot goes, would you like to study or would you like to talk with your friends? And then, like, you hit like a check mark and it, like, puts you in the place that you want. And then it deletes that message with you after you've been put into the place. Is that possible? It's possible. Oh, it is possible. Interesting. Dude, I don't know. I think I might be onto something here. Like, even if it goes nowhere, even if no one uses it, dude, if I use it once, I would have the biggest smile on my face to see this to completion. So would not even bother with creating a channel. Where do the interactions show up? It's not like a DM thing? And you don't have to have any of that fancy, like, verified bot or anything like that to access the stuff. So whatever channel, but only 10 users can see. Puts fingers together. Would you ever be interested in working on something like this? Obviously not like a full-time commitment, but, like, I don't know. Like, just, like, I don't know. It's like talking more about it, getting, like, a gist for it. So I would like to see that to completion one day. I think it's an interesting idea. I don't think it's been done before. Dude, imagine there's this, like, guy that was, like, scrolling through the art category by, like, lowest viewers. He just, like, happens to come in here and he takes it. Like, dude's, like, just, like, a Discord, like, bot dev. And this, like, idea just gets stolen because I just said it. So here's the question. Do you think it would make more sense to use the pre-existing server Dank Animemes as the base for this? Or would it make more sense to just start from scratch? Use Animemes? Interesting. Because I would have to... I would have to purge, like, everything there. And, like... I don't know. I would feel bad, like, purging everything just because, like... Because, like, Turtle God puts a lot of work into, like, his reviews and stuff. Like, I'd rather... I don't know. I feel like maybe I'd archive Animemes. like either archive it or leave it like dead as it is and then start from scratch and then advertise it from there. Even though it's like dead and no one would come over, just be like, hey, this is what it is. Or maybe we can make a Discord server and like create this entire concept as a test and then move it to Dank Animemes. So like have a server as like a test server to make sure everything works, and then once that works, just like copy paste the layout over basically. But like I said, I'd still feel bad with all the content that people have put into it, even if it's just like one guy just sort of like deleting it forever. That would be that's my major like thing that would hold me back from doing that, to be honest. Most people would be like, you know what, fuck it, dude, it's just one guy, come on, dude, just get rid of it, you know? I don't know, dude. Dude puts a lot of effort into his reviews. I don't know if you see that shit. I personally don't read it. Actually, occasionally I'll read it, but it's interesting to see that, like, the server is completely dead, but there's still one dude that's just, like, trying to, like, hold it up. Dude, the we say Fresh's Cafe? Fresh's Cafe, dude. Coming soon. You heard it here first. This has been an exclusive look into all of the ideas currently in my head. We got the Fresh robot story. We got fucking other content. Listen, Ida's Cafe is a shithole. Now listen, Ida's Cafe is like... Ida's Cafe is like shitpost central. Like, I mean, I guess in terms of the name, yeah. But like, the server itself, I would hope that it never turns into that. So I appreciate that. It is a chill, nice little stream. I'm glad I did this. It was good to like discuss these different like ideas that I've had. Little brainstorm stream, super chill. Because in the future, I want to play like I want to play Valhalla eventually and play through that entire game as like a stream. But like with those streams, I feel like you don't really get to like talk much because you're sort of like you're just like reading like dialogue. It doesn't feel like as like personable and like chill. I don't know. I just like I'm making terrible progress here on this cat. we're only 32 frames at a 72. So we have 30 more. I could probably go through this faster now, but I don't know. We've covered a lot. Let me think if there's anything else in my mind. But I really do like that. I really do like that a lot. Another thing which would be simple that sort of like ties into that would be to make like change all of my screens. So like for instance, like the starting screen, the BR back screen, all that stuff would be like coffee house themed, and you'd like feel like you're coming into like a cafe. Because a lot of these streams, like I've sort of made the vibe kind of like, I don't know, like retro, like kind of like, I don't know, maybe a little cyberpunky, but more like 80s retro. Because I'd always play like the midnight, and it kind of has that like vibe to it. It looks like that. Like, what if I like changed the entire aesthetic to like a coffee house look? I think it might be the move. Also, this one looks weird. My like, it's whenever it gets like too high, it looks really weird. Like I have to like account for that height difference here. I just hope this doesn't look super scuffed at the end and this is all for nothing. Oh man. Let me think. Actually, shoot, let me just dox all my ideas here real quick. Screw it. We've already released my like quote unquote big plans. I'd say those are both the major big things. Another thing I would want to do is make my own VR chat model. and use that for Tower Unite, but that's... I don't know. I don't know if I would make it from scratch necessarily. I would probably recolor a model that I like buy off a booth or something. So that wouldn't really be the most interesting thing. But whenever I play like Tower Unite, I've always wanted like a custom model. I've seen people that have done it. I think it's neat. Add another layer of immersion. I might end off this stream in Tower Unite and make a sprite map out of this if I can remember how to do it. Me and Swept did it one time. Mostly Swept because I couldn't figure out the numbers when it came to converting it. But I'm sure if I actually like looked into it, I might be able to understand it a little bit. And what did we use for that? Was it EasyGIF as well? Is EasyGIF like the all around like? Is that the thing? Is that what we got to do? Is that the move? Let's see. Yeah, I think we use everything for that. Yeah, I colored the cat blue in EasyGIF. Shout out to EasyGIF. This stream is sponsored by EasyGIF. No, it's not. But I will say it is an excellent program. It gave me the ability to color the cat and split it into individual things, which is quite neat. I just hope it lets me put 72 images back into it without like rate limiting me. Because I tried doing that earlier and it made me do like 2 at a time instead of like all at once. So that would take quite a bit. What am I doing? What can't what am I doing? I'm just like staring. Did I export this one? Okay, how bad does this look from your end? When I'm like lost, does it seem like how is he lost? It's so simple. Is that what it looks like when I'm doing this? Like I've done the same thing over and over again 33 times. You'd think I wouldn't get confused here, you know? But I just like I forget what I've already done, I guess. I think that's what's messing me up. Oh shoot, speaking of which, I think someone messaged me. Let's see. Cool. Do this. The fact that we're already 2 hours in is insane. It really doesn't take this long. If I'm making this look like a hard process, you could probably get 72 done in probably like maybe an hour, 45 minutes. But I just get like, dude, my brain just like goes everywhere. All right, so Coffee House Discord server. The Fresh story. I'm trying to think. Surely there's got to be something else. That's really been where it's really where my mind's been recently. Oh, he's got a little white nose. Aw. Let's fix that up for you. Let's get you all patched up. I think before I fix all this, I should go back and see if any of them have like issues like that I can easily just patch real quick. Because it takes like 2 seconds and I feel like I'm gonna notice it a lot. Why did that not work? Huh? Oh, it's indexed. Silly me. I think that would be... Wow. Dude, my train of thought is just like non-existent tonight. Yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, to be honest. Let's see. Fix this. Oh, yeah, that's where my mind's been pretty much recently. Although I haven't really thought too much about the Fresh character. Definitely is something I want... Jesus. Definitely is something I want to do someday, though. I feel like a desktop VR chat stream would be kind of scuffed. Although, with that being said, VR chat has added a lot of quality of life stuff to their beta. Long story short, VR chat added a an anti-cheat, which I'm not gonna say my opinion of it, but let me just say that I've seen some people get crashed this day because people put like the things they use to crash onto their avatars itself, so like they can get past the anti-cheat by doing it that way. With that being said, they did that, and from day one, it was always against TOS to mod the game in any way whatsoever. Besides, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not the one to speak about this because I don't really know what I'm saying. But let's just say that was the case. You can't mod the game. Modding wasn't allowed, but tons of people did it, and people would turn a blind eye to it. Now, fast forward a couple weeks ago, they added the anti-cheat, and this sort of like came out of nowhere. Like, no one expected it. Like, it just randomly happened one day. I don't know why they decided to do it, but I mean, probably because there's so many like crashes and shit. But they did that, and what that meant, they did that quick. They made the announcement for the anti-cheat, and then like within like a day or two, it was implemented in the game. What that meant was there was a lot of people in the community that made like quality of life stuff that would like make people's like lives easier, whether it be for like people with like disabilities or like just stuff like random quality of life stuff, like being able to see like stuff on your avatar or whatever. Okay, so they did that. Instantly, the game got review bombed. Everyone was pissed off. Everyone was like freaking the hell out. It was insane. It was a mess. They're like, listen, we hear you. We're gonna do something about that. The damage is already done. I'm sure if you go to Steam right now, you'll see the game review bombed to hell. Probably recent reviews on VR chat are gonna say like mostly negative or some shit. Maybe it's recovered now. I don't know. But I feel like the volume of negative reviews that occurred during that time are going to be really hard to recover from. So VR chat was like, listen, we hear you. You don't like the change. We're not going to get rid of the anti-cheat, but we're going to add in all of the quality of life stuff for people with disabilities and just for like stuff in the game. So they've added a lot of neat stuff. I went on a massive tangent here just to get to the point. I think I've tried exporting this thing 6 times in a row. Dude, I am losing it. The point of the story is they added the ability to control the camera on desktop, but I don't think you can use that as a stream camera. But if you could, dude, I would easily do the stuff I want to do in desktop mode. Maybe one day it'll get to that point. I don't know. But they've added a lot of neat stuff. The desktop camera is probably one of the coolest things, though, because you can just like be the camera. You're kind of like a little drone, and I really like that from like from a cinematography perspective. You can do a lot with it, especially if you're using VR chat as like most people would use like animation, sort of. Like you can do a lot with that, like sort of like camera angles and stuff. What am I doing? Have I saved this thing a million times? What am I doing? Open. Frame. Delete. Yes. But that's the only way that I could see that working personally. When it comes to this sort of thing. But I've had this idea for the longest time. I've always talked about it. I've never done anything about it. So even if I have to suck it up and go desktop to accomplish what I want to accomplish, I'm going to do it. So it's going to happen. So be on the lookout for some FR35H streams coming soon. I just have to do a little bit of work. So I have a model. I recolored it to, obviously, you know the theme here. You see the cat on the screen. I themed it to the Fresh Pick Cat Girl colors. So it's that blue. I made a logo. Like I said, it's a neon sign. It looks really fucking good. Really fucking good. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And yeah. So all the work's done. I just need to write a little bit more and prepare more. And then I need to add stuff to the avatar itself because it is just the avatar. It has no emotes, no animations, no toggles, nothing. But I've been holding off on that because I don't want to learn C# because I'm lazy. That's the truth. The only reason I haven't touched it is because of C#. There it is, exposed. Although, from what I understand, Udon in VR chat, I feel like I've worked with it in the past for map making, never avatars though. But you can code by like stringing things together. Like, I guess that's why it's called Udon, because like the noodles, like you just like branch stuff together and that's how you code. And like, I don't know, from like a traditional standpoint, I could see why people wouldn't like it, but like from someone that doesn't really have much coding experience, I feel like that might be the easier way to learn for me. Just by like stringing things together instead of just typing the code out. I don't know. Simply get coding experience? Dude, I literally have so much coding experience, you don't even know. Dude, dude, I just have so much coding experience. Like, dude, I'm what you call like a coder. No, I told myself I would never code again. I don't know why I told myself that, because when I know HTML isn't really considered code to you, but you know, it was something. I did CSS too, which I don't know. The cascading style sheet. And that was fun. I actually enjoyed that. I don't know why I stopped. Plus, I feel like it would be hard for like... I'm the type of person that can never really like... I have trouble finishing things. As you can tell. I've went off on like 15 tangents throughout this entire stream. So it's really hard for me to like stick with something. So, like... if I wanted to do everything that I wanted to do, I'd have to learn like a million languages, and I feel like I wouldn't be able to like master them to the point where I could actually like work with them. Because my interests just like rapidly shift. So I don't know. That's the thing that's basically holding me back. Plus, like, if I learn C# for making an avatar in VR chat, like, when am I ever going to use that knowledge again? Like, what else that you know of uses C#? Honestly, I can't think of a single thing. But then again, I don't have, like, coding knowledge of, like, what these languages are used for, so I don't know. Like, HTML, CSS, super, I think that was important for me to learn. Because I'll eventually need to make my website again come a couple months from now. Because my subscription is going to expire. And I'd rather make it from scratch, if I'm being honest. JavaScript, I feel like it could be another necessary, you know, useful thing that could be useful in the future to learn. Yeah, I'm never touching that trash. You know, the fact that, like, this is gonna say, like, numbers. You saying what you just said is the first time I've heard Sandbox mentioned in probably months. That's how, like, the hype died. For me, I feel like there's potential for it. I don't care about it because I don't like how the models look. I don't like that style. Like if you could do custom models that weren't in that shape, dude, I would totally do it. Because maybe there's like something to it. Maybe it's a good game. But I saw what the models look like and I was like, dude, I don't even... That's a nope for me. I'm sure I'm not the only one that has that sort of opinion on that. But they hyped it up for so many years as if it would be like the next big thing. But like, when does it even come out? Yeah, but doesn't it have like the ability for people to make their own like stuff? Like their own game modes and stuff, sort of like Gmod? With that being said, me personally, never played Roblox, but I've heard people that have had good experiences with Roblox. Like they really enjoyed their time. What am I doing? Game mode based on server mod base. Interesting. It's just Roblox game mode. Oh. That I did not know. Yeah, that's... Why would you do that? Wait, so you're saying there's no custom game modes in Sandbox? So there's no like TTT, prop hunt, none of that shit? It's literally just Sandbox? All game modes are going to be custom, but every server running X game mode will be the same. All game modes are going to be custom, but every server running... Can you elaborate on that? I don't know why I'm not... For some reason I'm not understanding. All game modes are going to be custom, but every server running X game mode will be the same. Is it like right now in Gmod I can add my own weapons and shit to my TTT server? Yeah. You're saying there's going to be custom game modes, but you can only use stuff that's in the game? Ugh. Wait, who thought that was a good idea? Like, why didn't they just make Gary's mod, but on like a different engine that could like do more shit instead of just like limiting it like that? Oh, you mean that's even worse? So you're saying every TTT server in the game will be exactly the same and there'll be no differentiation whatsoever? So it'll be like the same map, the same guns, everything. Like they'll be... Why would they do that? This is insane. Who thought that was a good idea? I'd like to speak to the manager. I'd like to speak to... What is his name? Gary Newman? Is that wrong? I think I put... Is that right? I'd like to, yeah, I'd like to speak. I'd like to have a chat with Gary Newman. Yo, Gary Newman, if you're watching this stream, dude, I'd like to hop in a Discord server, have a little chat. So are the servers at least, I thought it was gonna be Gmod too. I didn't realize this was the case. Are servers able to be dedicated? Are dedicated servers a thing in Sandbox? Oh, thank Christ! I thought you were gonna say it was gonna be like, what do you call it? Like just like hosted from like your own shit. But so like you are. So. Is anything different? Like you can't change the map for TTT or you can, but it's only what's in the game? Is there custom content? Like, or is it all just like you're using shit that's like in the game? I could see the benefit of that. Now, would I do that? No. I think it's a terrible idea. But from the perspective of a game without having custom content and like the insane load times that Gary's mod has, theoretically, you'd be able to just like instant join on like anything you wanted without having to like download like a shit ton of stuff. I think everything is custom or built in. You cannot use other games like you can in Gmod. Interesting. It's custom or built in. Yeah, but like what's stopping someone from like importing assets from other games? I mean, that's what they do with like everything else, and they do a pretty decent job from it. Yeah, so they can do that still. So it's like, it's just like a minor roadblock, you know? Actually? Real? Listen, hot take, I'm gonna say it. Ever since they took down their forums, they've gone downhill. That's the truth. They fucked up their forums and, you know, they went to hell. I think they want to discourage it. I haven't been following Sandbox too much. So what about, like, custom stuff? Like, for instance, you join a Gary's mod server, you're like, pay $50 to become Superman. Like, is that shit frowned upon, I assume? Does their EULA prevent people making shit like that possible? Like pay to win? If you want VIP rank in my Sandbox server, you gotta pay. You gotta pay up, buddy. I think so. Not sure about that station. Interesting. Well, I'd be interested to look into it again. I know I've shit on it the past like 10, 15 minutes, but I'd be interested to look into it again. Maybe. If there is like the possibility of having custom models that aren't confined to that weird, grotesque shape, I would, I almost exported this without the glasses. What am I doing? I'm slacking. There's about like a 50% chance that there's going to be a cat that does not have sunglasses on. Export, quick export. See? Like, okay. Something that I think is going to be really interesting is one day in the future. Did I export that? Please tell me I exported that. Dude, I'm like so sidetracked. One day in the future, Tower Unite is going to have like dedicated servers that you just like run and like constantly have up for their condos. And that would be neat because I feel like you might be able to get like some shit going kind of like Gary's mod. Kind of. And what I mean is like you could have like, so for instance, like right now, if you wanted to make, like say you bought the Gmod tower map, and you had that as your condo and you hosted it and you're like, I'm going to get all my friends and we're going to do this. Well, the first mistake is like they have to wait for you to be online unless you kept your computer on 24/7. And then the other issue is the inventory. They can only use your inventory. So in the future, they're going to have shared inventories and dedicated servers. So you could actually have like shit going on in Tower Unite, like actual like servers and stuff. I don't know how, I don't know if you'd be able to like make a Gmod or like a dark RP server in Tower Unite necessarily, but it could be possible that something like that could exist. But I don't know what the limitations will be. Like if you could add custom content, have like add-ons and shit. I don't know. It'll be really interesting to see. But that is definitely something I look forward to in the future. And when I say the future, this is Pixel Tail we're talking about. So I mean the far future. I mean 2, 3, 4 years from now. Maybe even never. Here's a good idea if you're listening right now. Here's an idea you should snatch up because I might do it, but I'm kind of lazy, and I've had this idea for a little bit, and Tower Unite next update, Casino Phase 2. It's gonna be a big thing. When the arcade came into the game, I think it peaked their player count to like insane numbers. I believe that's gonna happen when this Casino Phase 2 update comes out. A lot of people played the game when it first came out when there was nothing to do there, only for the casino. And there's people to this day spend their entire days in the Tower Unite Casino. A lot of people are going to be flocking to Tower Unite when Casino Phase 2 comes out. Now, I've already spoiled a lot of ideas. You know, it's fine. Because it's like, I can't do everything. But, pretty soon here, the update's almost wrapped up. Public beta will come out. A good idea would be to make a video about Casino Phase 2, going over everything that's included in the update when it's in that public beta, and posting that as a video called Casino Phase 2 in Tower Unite or something like that. It's the simplest idea, but if you go in that public beta and you record everything, talk about everything that's included, and go from there, post that video like same day, like before someone else gets the same idea, I think it would do pretty decently in like, I don't know. I feel like it would do pretty decent in like numbers and stuff. Not that I don't really like care about numbers, but like, I think that is like that's a pretty solid idea. That's a pretty foolproof idea right there. Make a video of Casino Phase 2 when it comes out in public beta. And I might do it. It might happen. You might see that. That might be my next video. Last video was the WoW with Zella. Next video might be that. Or it might never happen. But in the off chance that I don't do it, someone should 1010% take that idea. Because the way I see it is people... Oh my god, I like completely turned the different colors of my my mouse, just like completely changed colors. I think there's going to be hype around this next update. I could be wrong. This could be, you know, like I said earlier, not every idea is a good idea. However, I think there might be something here. With that being said, I can guarantee you right now that the second that public beta... Let me check my Discord. Watch it be today. The second that public beta comes out, I will be streaming the Phase 2... or Casino Phase 2. I will be streaming Casino Phase 2. That will be probably my next stream. What? Oh no, don't tell me no! Why did that do that? Oh my god, that scared me. I thought I almost like... I get halfway through and it's like, oh, you can't continue. But yeah. Casino Phase 2. Next big thing, Tower Unite. You heard it here first. I don't know. I don't know. I mentioned that it would do really good for like views or whatever, but I think it would be like a neat... Unless they like... The only way this could go wrong is if they listen to like feedback and like some of the game aspects like majorly change. But I would want to make a video that people can cross-reference like in the future of how to like navigate Casino Phase 2 when it comes out. Because I know there's going to be confusion. There is with like every new thing. You have to like learn. And some of this stuff looks kind of complicated. I want to make that video as soon as possible as a resource that people could reference for like, how do I do this? Like, Casino Phase 2 is out, but I'm a little confused of what there is and what I can do and why I should play it. Like, that sort of thing. That's why I would make that video. Like the Wowazella video, I made that so people would know whether it was worth it or not to spend as much time as I wasted that weekend getting the Wowazella. So that like they wouldn't have to go through that if it wasn't like necessary. So I don't know. I don't want to be like a Towery Night YouTuber. But I do think it's interesting to like make those videos. I don't know if I'll make like a habit of it or anything. Like I don't know if like my content from here on out will just be solely Towery Night stuff. But I've been kind of struggling with picking a like niche. Cuz I feel like I don't know, like when I want to make content that's like enjoyable to watch. I want to make fresh picked content because, you know, content's the freshest when you're the source. This is very true. So I want someone to like watch a video of mine, enjoy it, and want to watch more videos because they enjoyed that one. And if I was that person that like say someone like the Wowazella video, I would be like, say I was the person that liked the Wowazella video. I'd be like, hey, I like that video. Let me see if they have any other stuff like this so that I can keep watching because I really like this content specifically. But it's hard for me to stick to something like that because I don't know. I definitely don't want to just make like specific content and like be trapped into like a specific like thing. Like I don't want to be stuck to Towery Night content necessarily. But I would like to eventually like only make stuff that fits a specific theme. So like if you enjoyed this video, you're gonna enjoy all of the rest because they follow that same sort of pattern. But that's more of like a back end thing. And it's also like finding something that like I enjoy making. Like, I don't know. I enjoy making like shit posty stuff. Like the most fun I've ever had making anything was when I like shit posted. But at the same time, I don't want to just shit post. How many times have I exported this photo, dude? All right, let's open. Delete. Open. Oh my god, dude, look what they did to my boy. The absolute state of my boy. But yeah. So I was told in the past, like, oh, dude, you should, like, dude, this genre, dude, you should totally keep making stuff like this. But I'm just like, I don't know. I want to tell stories. I want to make like stuff like that. Like if I could do any content that I pleased, I would do the fresh content would probably be what's up there in my want to do list. Because it sticks out the most to me. Because I'd be able to like create my own stories, my own worlds, stuff like that. And that's what really like intrigues me. Will I do that? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But I definitely do think I should pick a niche and stick to it. Just so that like people have like more interesting stuff to like look at. wanna make some like some feel good content. Like, dude, this was amazing. I wanna watch more because this made me happy. But then at the same time, I don't know if that fresh story would necessarily fit into that category. Because it's somewhat of a dark story. It definitely starts out, the way that I wrote it thus far, it starts out really dark. But I wanted to do that so like, it starts like super intense to like kind of like hook you. But then like, it turns to like a positive sort of vibe to it. Save, export as. That's not right. Export. Quick export. No! No! Export. Quick export. It's PNG. 43. I'll just make a subgenre of content where I just... every stream from now into the future is just gonna be... what do you call it? Making cat gifs. We're 2 hours and 17 minutes in. Oh my god. It felt like I've only been talking for like a half hour. I really didn't want this to be a long stream. It was supposed to be a haha funny 45-minute stream. What have I done? Open. Hey, Swept. I have a request. Let's see. No, you're gonna like this. Okay. It's the future. It's fall. Maybe the server exists by then. It's the, what do you call it? Let's just say it's like October or something. I'm not saying this to like make a timeline, but let's just like hypothetically, it's in the future. It's October. The Fresh Cafe exists. It's open. Everything's working. People are in it. Like it's going. Your name in that server. Oh shit! I just like dropped everything. Your name in that server, right? Hear me out. Sweppuccino. Now I've called you Sweppuccino for some time, and I feel like the perfect place to be called Sweppuccino is a coffee shop. So, what are your thoughts on that? Becoming Sweppuccino. I think it's perfect. Honestly, I can't think of a better place for it. Sweppuccino. What is that? Coffee pun balance your art. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you have to have a custom invite code? You have to be like a partner or something? Little Discord partner. It's like a nitro boost thing. Or is it one of those like Discord community things? Partner or level 3 boost? Wait, so here's the question. Can I, even though it would not be worth the money, but theoretically, if I were to level 3 boost a Discord server, change the name to like a custom name, would it stay after tier 3 was dropped? Good question. Interesting. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see. I'll probably try to learn Discord JS. Did I export this one already? Yeah, I did. I'll probably try to learn the code and do it from scratch. But would it Like, so what are the cons of like running my own bot? Like, as opposed to maybe trying to implement this using like Dino or something. Like, wouldn't it like make more sense to run it off of something else? Because like, if like, say my internet goes down and I'm local hosting the bot, everything dies. How much does it cost to host a Discord bot? I don't know if you can do all of that on another bot. So I just have to bite the bullet. Personally, I would like to host it myself. Unless, like, the cost of hosting it, I don't know, could be free if you have a spare PC layer. See, I would love to do that, but it would get so hot in this room if I had 2 computers running. Shit peaks over 80 with the 1 computer. Could be cheap if you find a cheap hosting provider. But like, what would it take to like overload the bot and like break it? Like you've dealt with this before, so I'm sure you have like an idea of like what is like a no-go. Like, let's say hypothetically 30 people come into the coffee house. They knock on that door, the door opens, they want a coffee, right? They smell the nice coffee beans roasting in the background. They hear the atmosphere. They hear that, right? 20 people join at the same time. Would the bot get overloaded moving all those people around? Anything crazy for just a bot? Even so, like, I think it should be fine. The worst that has happened was when multiple people spam the ping command. It took like 20 seconds or so. But you're saying like, I guess I have like a wrong impression of it or something. You're saying it's like not that intensive to have to like move people around with those like timers going and stuff. Because like in my head, I just feel like that's like intensive on the bot itself, because it's like dedicating its like tasks to like running these timers. Also, I kind of remember that ping thing. No, it shouldn't be. So once you understand like the base code of like, if someone is in this channel for this long, move them here. And you have that like down, you could just copy and paste it and just change channel to channel. Like, if this person's been in this channel for so-and-so, move them here. And then, dude, I should write this down. I'm going to forget it. Like that like whole path that we talked about earlier, that like fork, I should write that down because I'm fucking most certainly going to forget it. Of how you join the server, you get your coffee, and once you get your coffee, it asks you if you want to study or talk with friends. And study would put you in a channel where you can't speak, but you can hear the music. And talking with friends or whatever, you'd go into those channels and do that. Is it possible to branch bots off of a bot? So let's say like server gets super hectic. There's 3 channels going at once. All 3 of those channels want to play the coffee shop music. Can you have like 3 duplicate bots running playing those music, or is that intensive? See, I'm basing all of my like ideas here off of like knowledge that I don't know. Yeah. To be honest, I don't really know shit about Discord bots, if I'm being honest. These are just like ideas I'm having and seeing if like they are possible and if they could like fit into something need be. What the heck? That's the Swappuccino does not know. Dude, Swappuccino, killer name for a coffee shop. What would be the fresh picked equivalent? Fresh brewed. Fresh roasted. Fresh brewed, that might be it. I don't know. Fresh brewed. Yeah, I don't know, either or. Like just like everyone in like our friend group that joins has like their own name that's like coffee pun related. And the theming would be killer. Like you could have like different like overlays for all like the different holidays that come about. Like when Halloween rolls around, you have like a little like fall stuff happening. You know, like pumpkin spice lattes and spooky coffee music and like decorations in the cafe that are like little like fall decorations, like pumpkins and stuff. Like each channel could have like a header above everything, like in the rules and stuff, and like the header can change based on like the holiday or something. Obviously the profile pic of the cafe could be like a picture of a cafe, but for each holiday we could change it. So like when Christmas rolls around, it's like the cafe, but it has a bunch of lights and like a wreath on the door. Like when Halloween rolls around, there's like pumpkins in the window or something. I don't know, dude. I think there's longevity with this idea. I don't know. Maybe I've just got like high hopes for it, but I'm kind of feeling it. Let's continue. A little cat work. So I gotta remove this ear because it is not where we want it. I hope that's not too loud every time that I get that error. I'm assuming it's like extremely loud, but to be honest, I don't know. Fresh Brewed. I should change my name on Discord right now to Fresh Brewed. Oh, this one's weird. I don't know how I'm gonna get the glasses on this guy. Does that look scuffed? Or is it fine? I think it's fine. Export. I'm gonna, like I said before, I'm gonna have to go back and change the ones that have. Screw it. I'll run it first, see how it looks. This looks so good. Look at all we've done so far. Look at our little guy. Oh, this is gonna be amazing when this is finished. And you guarantee, the second I'm finished with this, I'm gonna work on the cat gem one, and I'm gonna replace the cat gem for the stream with the blue cat. It's gonna be this, but it's gonna have the hat and the sunglasses, and it's gonna be blue. It's gonna be perfect. Just you wait. Ooh. 2 hours and 30 minutes into the stream, dude? We're only 46 frames in? Yikes. I'm surprised YouTube hasn't, like... Let me just do that real quick. Because YouTube normally, like... It's like, oh, do you want to keep watching? Like, did you... Like, I know you're listening to music. Did I ask for anything? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I can't remember. Talking about... I've shifted, like, conversations, like, a million times. I was talking about how, like... I'm surprised that, like, the music has been going for 2 hours because YouTube will just, like, be like, are you still watching? Like, did you want to keep watching? It's like, yeah, dude. Like, imagine if I was trying to, like, sleep to a YouTube video or something and it just, like, paused in the middle of the night. Be kind of a yikes. Yeah, actually swept. Can I get a, let me get a coffee. Let me get a, I'm gonna be, like I said before, I don't, you know, it's ironic, but I don't drink coffee, so I don't really know anything about coffees. Yo, let me just, yum. Damn, now I'm energized to finish this. Now I'm energized to finish the rest of the 20... Actually, no. 50, 60, 70. So we have like 20-something more frames to go. Listen, the payoff's going to be huge here. feel like we did this one already. This one looks really familiar. I just hope that this is like, I hope I can get the file size down to a point to where I can upload this as a sticker on Discord. That would be, that'd be kind of neat, I think. Quick export as PNG. I already did that, right? Why do I keep forgetting this? What's going on? Brain machine work. Gonna delete this, go here, open here. And our next cat is ready to be edited. Little coffee. We love coffee. How loud is that like, I know I asked already, but I feel like it's like insanely loud. Cause I have my volume set up to where I don't hear the true volume of my computer. Yeah, how do I fix that? Is there like a, okay, so Premiere Pro doesn't have a volume thing. Damn frame 48. Yeah, dude, we've spent 2 hours and 38 minutes, or 32 minutes. We're kind of making slow progress here, but you know, that's fine. That's not PP though, that's system sounds. Hmm? Yeah, it's a little bit of a coffee shop. A little bit of a coffee shop stream. So this is Photoshop. The sound isn't from Premiere Pro, it's from your system. Slider title system sound. Oh man. I guess I'll turn it down. What'll that affect though? Hopefully that's better. Maybe? It should be at least a little bit, right? Those quirky Windows sounds? Dude, I hate the Windows sounds. They're terrible. Like, who thought it was a good idea to make, like, the most, like, obnoxious, like, ringing sound? We're getting there. Look, we only have a couple more. Oh, yikes. I don't want to get a snack. Like I said, I wasn't expecting to go this long. I was expecting like a haha funny 45-minute stream, but I kept like getting sidetracked talking about coffee shops. Change that? What do you mean? You can change the sounds? I didn't know that. Can I make it like a nya? Like a you know, like a little cat nya? You have a nya sound file? Actually, I do. As a matter of fact, I do have one laying around. It's my follow alert. It's the yeah. It's the greatest thing ever. I don't remember what any of the other sounds are though, which makes it kind of interesting. I know one of them was like bad, or like I thought it was like bad and I changed it, and I honestly can't remember what I changed it to, but I mean, even if I don't have it, I'm sure I could find a nya sound effect on the internet. Might know a guy. You hear Sasha yelling in the background? Says meow. What other Windows sounds are there? Is it just that one? Like for it uses the same sound for like everything? Frame 50! Give it up for frame 50! Yeah! Woo! Oh, this one's fucked. No, there's a good handful, and then even more that aren't used, but you can make them used. Oh yeah? What's that about? Why isn't it letting me color? Like I have sounds for programs opening and closing. Remember when you heard the frogs? No. I feel like that was the situation. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember that. God, that must have been like... God, I when you were playing LA Noire, I must have been like... I think I was still living in Charleston at the time. It was a long time ago. Plus, whenever I think of LA Noire, I think of that one video that Sunday always sends, where it's like the they say all like the haha funnies. I can't remember what I'm thinking of. So your Windows sounds are frogs. No. Yo, whoomst. You said they sounded like frogs. Wait, so then what are they actually? I don't know, I sent them to IR begin. Do you know what they're from? You know what the sauce is? Is it raining? They used to be included in all Windows 7 machines. Oh, then I might recognize it. I ran Windows 7 for probably a few years actually. Remember XP, Vista, 7, 8 Windows 8, and then Windows 8.1. Dude, Windows 8 was trash. Whoever thought Windows 8 was a good idea, like, come on, dude. It was so bad. It was set up, like, okay, if it was only on, like, tablets or something, I can understand, but, like, it was such a terrible OS for, like, a computer. Like, you'd click, like, the Windows button, and it would, like, take you to, like, a whole, like, the entire screen would be, like, a thing. It was terrible. And then, Windows 10. Because I wonder if Windows 11 sounds are different. Is your new computer, your laptop, is it Windows 11? Or did you, like, downgrade or something? It's tragically Windows. How is it? It's fine but annoying. How so? It looks like basically like a Chromebook. Chromebook or like Mac. No more left side tap. The current right click menu is hidden behind another button. What? And then you don't have this anymore. You don't have this snipping tool. You have like the scuffed snipping tool. fuck, you're right. Got him. Are you the type of person that hides your taskbar when you're not like hovering over it? Now I realize that for this stream I probably should have done that. I do hidden left. Dude, look how cool this guy looks. Oh fuck, you're right, I do hidden left. Interesting. I don't know. I tried doing it, but I like seeing the time. I like being able to like reference the time and date without having to like put my thing down there. I have a clock on my desk? Why? Like actually on your desk, like a digital like one of those like alarm clock things? Huh. Does it automatically change when the time changes? Wait, an analog clock. Oh, so never mind. So every time you want to know the time, you have to like do the math. I'm just kidding. Now, here's a question. Is it like Roman numerals? Is it numbers? Normal numbers. Ah, interesting. This man's got an analog. Do you have a watch? You wear watches? How do you know what time it is when you're like out and about? Maybe you have to pull it out. Dude, I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd be able to like live with. I'd go insane if I didn't have a. Yeah, but he's home now. He's literally there. It's not like he's like far away now. You just ask him. Yo, tag him. Yo, Sunday. Yo, is LOL Sunday here? Let me check the. Let me check the good old list. I was only he's here. He's probably working like right now. Highly recommend the Apple Watch. It's pretty neat. I like that like at any time during the day, because I'm a watch guy. I've always had watches. Whether they were like super scuffed, cheap as hell Timex watches, or God, I'm trying to think. I had like a bunch of different ones because I when I worked at Disney, they wouldn't let me wear the Apple Watch because they said it was like, I don't know, it was like, I don't know, like this was like a legality thing because I was driving. Which is ironic because supervisors would have these like iPad Pros that they would like mess around with when they were running vans and stuff. So I had to get used to like that. And then in school there was like times where we would have like standardized tests or something, or like the SATs and all that jazz. And yeah. So I've always got to have a watch. But the cool thing about the Apple Watch is like you can see, like, at least mine, the way I have it set up is it shows me the date, the time, and the weather and the temperature and when sunrise will be and when sunset will be. So it's neat. It's neat. See, like, I like the smartwatch, but I don't like text people or like do all these like smart features. I just like seeing the time and the weather and stuff like that. It's funny you mentioned that because there's this thing, it's in beta right now. You can link the heart rate monitor to like your stream from your Apple Watch. I was thinking of setting that up, but dude, my heart, dude. Oh man. It would be bad. Let's not do that, dude. I don't even want to know what it's at right now. This isn't even like intense, and my heart rate's probably like nutty. But imagine just like, I think that's neat. But like, if you were playing Hunt, you'd have to like constantly keep checking your thing to get like that data, unless you were like streaming or like had like OBS open with the heart rate value on the side or something. You should do that with Faz. Did I export this one? My old one, like, I had my old one for like as long as I can remember, and I had to eventually buy a new one, like one of like the newest generations or whatever, and it has like so many like strange features, and it like records like, I don't know how to describe it. It like records like the most like strangest data. Like I'll be scrolling through like the health app, and it just like has all these like random things. Like throughout, well, this isn't random, but like throughout the day, it'll like check your like blood saturation, like your oxygen level in your blood. Which like, that's not strange, but there's like other ones, like it like tells you how like symmetrical you walk, and like if you're at risk of like falling soon based on like how you walk, and like just like the most like let me just read through this shit. I don't know if it's my phone that collects the data, if it's the watch, but I never noticed it until I got the watch. Like it tells me how, it says my average step length is 23.6 inches. That's how big my steps are. And my double support time is 29.2%. So 29.2% of the time I'm walking, both of my feet are on the ground. And then it says my walking speed is 2 miles per hour. It's neat. Yeah, my walking asymmetry is 9%. Like what the hell? Like what am I? Like, why do I need to know this? I walk stairs at 0.9 feet per second. Like what what is this? It's just such a strange thing. I don't know. How many times have I exported this exact cat? I'm guessing it's been like 20 now. Oh god, we're approaching 3 hours. This is supposed to be a 45-minute stream. I have accomplished absolutely nothing. Did we save this one? Okay, we did. Hey, Schweppuccino, what's your asymmetry of your steps? I feel like the oxygen saturation, like that could be useful. You know, just knowing if like your shit's good. Like if you're, you know, getting that oxygen where it needs to be, because that could be a problem if it's low. That's pretty good to have. That makes sense. Heart rate makes sense. Like some of the things are just so like strange. Maybe there's like stuff I don't know. Maybe like they use those factors to like see if you are at like risk of like falling or something. I don't know. I really hope the sunglasses move correctly and it doesn't look glitchy. I'm I'm gonna be so pissed if this comes out bad. I could probably just like, grind, what the heck? I could probably just grind through the rest of this if I just like, take a little talking break, rest my voice for a little bit here and just, you know, listen to the music, jam out, sit back, relax. You know, it's a chill stream. I feel like I could definitely finish this probably in the next 10 minutes, to be honest with you. Maybe. I gotta remove that ear. I like how this whole stemmed from just like a stupid joke. It was just like a random thought in my head, and now here we are. I should make this my profile pic, or like my PNG thing for stream. Like this one's probably one of the best ones. Like what if this cat was like blue and it had like sunglasses on it? Like who thinks of these things? It's silly. Actually, I'm thinking about it. I drank all my water again. I should probably get like actually, let me fix this cat. I should probably get like a bigger glass or like a water bottle or something. I don't know. But I drank through all my water again. So let me go fill that up. We'll take another short break. Maybe I'll get a snack too. I could go for a snack. Maybe munch on some pretzels and then, cause I haven't eaten dinner yet. Maybe munch on some pretzels a little bit. So let me take a little short break. I'm gonna go get some pretzels, fill up my water, and then we'll get back to finishing this. I'll probably not talk as much while I eat the pretzels because, you know, eating sounds can be kind of annoying. And then that'll also help me like focus on this thing. But yeah, let me go get some water, some snacks, and we will pick back up right where we were. I think I said that completely wrong. But this here, at this very moment, 2 hours, 53 minutes, 35 seconds into the stream so far, is the perfect time to remember to stay hydrated. Go get some water, stay hydrated, stay healthy, go get a drink, hydrate or dihydrate. I'll be right back. Let me tell you, pretzels, S tier food. Like any kind of pretzel is like good. Whether it be just like regular pretzel sticks, like the big pretzel sticks, like the ones that are like thick and they're kind of like long. Those pretzel sticks slap. They have the ones that are in like the grid shape. You know, you have the classic pretzel, and then soft pretzels. Dude, any pretzel is good. And they even have pretzel bread for like sandwiches and shit. Dude, pretzels, one of the best food out there. And it's just like, what is it? It's just like what? A toasted bread? Dude, I don't know. What the hell is a pretzel? I need to put my I used to have a thing that would pop up when I was eating, but I don't have that anymore. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna eat some pretzels. Enjoy this, enjoy this montage. while I eat pretzels of me finishing this cat. So I'm gonna eat these real quick. I'll be right back. So we made some decent progress during that time. But I do really want to get dinner after this. It's been a hot minute since I've eaten some food, and I am hungry as heck. So I originally wanted to hop into Tower Night, you know, turn this into a what do you call it? A sprite sheet. And then show it off in game when it's finished or whatever. But to be honest with you, I didn't expect to go over 3 hours. Like I said, I was only expecting this to be a short, you know, 45-minute stream or something like that. Because I probably could have grinded it out in way less than an hour. With that being said, we had some interesting conversations, some good ideas. Things for the future. So I wouldn't say it was time wasted because I enjoyed myself. I had fun. I got to talk about some ideas. It was a lot of fun, and it's been forever since I streamed last. Last stream I did was whenever Stray released, which was like, oh god, it feels like ages ago now, to be honest with you. So yeah, it's nice to be back. Nice to be back. A little stream action going on. I definitely want to stream more. I say that every time, but I do mean it when I say it. It's just, it's hard for me to stay consistent with it. However, I don't know, Valhalla is going to give us a lot of content. I think that'll be like 2-3 streams easily. And that'll probably be in the future. But I think, like I said, what the heck? What the heck's happening? Why is it like colored like that? Hopefully this doesn't get like really scuffed because it's kind of looking a little bit weird recently. Next stream will probably be Tower Unite Casino Phase 2 Open Beta because I'm expecting, in quotation marks, or not in quotation marks, I'm expecting it to be soon. How soon? I don't know. It's the end of the week. You know, Monday is usually when devlog comes out, so maybe Monday, maybe tomorrow. I haven't been keeping up with progress, but that'll be next stream for sure. And we'll do some horse gamba, little bingo action, all that sort of stuff. I don't know how their public betas work, if it puts you on a server with other people or not. I really don't know, but I'm assuming it won't. Which would be interesting. We get to see the Casino Phase 2 before it actually gets pushed to release, and it's near impossible to do anything there, obviously, because there's too many people. So we'll get maybe free hands to like everything and be able to like record some stuff and show off what Tower Unite has to offer, which will be very neat. We're reaching the end here, though. We've just got a couple more, about 10 more to go, and then we're finished forever. Maybe tomorrow, I don't want to promise anything. I'm trying to think of what tomorrow is. I feel like I might have something planned tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Depending on how tomorrow goes, I will, what the heck? Why is that messed up? Depending on how tomorrow goes, I will, maybe I'll stream making the cat jam emote. Why is that not erasing? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer, silly me. Wait, so then why? I don't know, we'll see where it goes. These for some reason these look like worse. I feel like I messed this up like halfway through because they're starting to look like less detailed. Let me scroll through what we have so far and make sure I didn't mess this up. No, it looks fine. Man, it's almost... I actually don't know what time sunset is. I'm gonna say it's almost sunset, but maybe it's not. Who knows? Did I already export this one? Alright, cool. So yeah, maybe we'll do more of these streams in between the meat and potatoes. I.e. Valhalla, which I've been meaning to get around to for the longest time. And I don't know. I really wanted to stream Terraria, but to be honest, I'm kind of burnt out from Terraria. It's not really a game, in my opinion at least, it's not really a game that has much like longevity. That might be sort of like a hot take. I know there's like mod packs and stuff for it. I'm not too familiar with them or any of it, so I'm just kind of... I played a little bit, you know. I did a little Terraria. I didn't stream it. Maybe I should have. I don't know. But yeah. Stardew Valley is another one I want to play that I haven't touched. I've never played Stardew Valley once. I've only seen little bits of it, and it looks like it could be a lot of fun. So maybe Stardew Valley, Valhalla in the future, soon. Maybe I'll bring to life the fresh stuff. With that being said, the fresh stuff would be from 12 a.m. EST to around 3:30 EST in the morning. So it would definitely be on the later end. Unless I just did like solo shit or something, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I need to focus more on planning stuff out. So I've got a lot of ideas, but I need to like... I really don't like storyboarding. I think it's boring, but I feel like it's a good way to like lay everything out and see it before it's finalized, just to get like an idea of what I'm doing. So my main big next project will probably be the coffee thing, to be honest. And then... Oh, that looks too obvious. I need to make that a different color. The coffee thing and Valhalla, other stuff. I wanted to, you know, it's almost spooky season. Like, I'm in the mood for some spooky stuff. I don't know, I might be a little bit early, but like I'm ready for it. Or I at least want to like I said, I don't really like storyboarding, but I feel like now is the perfect time to start like planning for that. Like have everything like ready. What am I gonna do when spooky season rolls around? Little Phasmophobia, Dead by Daylight? Like what are we talking when that rolls around? Like, is Dead by Daylight even scary? Is it a horror game? Okay, I'll be honest. I've been scared with those one killers. Like those killers that like don't have a heartbeat and they can like sneak up on you. Those killers kind of scare me. But everything else, not really. And there's some strange people out there that want to, you know. I don't know what word to use here. They want to fuck the Dead by Daylight killers. And they made a visual novel based on just that. Because they knew there was a market for it. And that's why the rest of the game isn't scary, because you hear them coming. Yeah. I agree. I still don't have a game plan for how I'm going to turn these into an actual PNG though when it comes around to that time. But do you think that like, so, okay. So if I said, hey, I want to do some like festive streams. I don't know if festive's the right word for Halloween. Some spooky streams. Not necessarily like horror games, but that's sort of like aesthetic of like fall time. What would you suggest playing? Like, what's the quintessential, like, fall time, Halloween time game besides, like, Faz or DBD? So nothing really comes to mind. There are none. Fresh picked RP question? I'm just kidding. I think that's why I missed it, because it was like the only like festive really thing. I watched Over the Garden Wall. Is Over the Garden Wall scary? I mean, obviously it's not scary, but like, is it Halloween? I feel like we watched it together before, but I don't really remember. I think we did because it didn't work. What do you mean it didn't work? What happened? What happened? Maybe tried, but Apple's DRM took over? Wait, what was it streaming from? Like Netflix or some shit? Because that would make sense. Oh, Apple's DRM? Where were we watching it? I own it on iTunes, so I was streaming from iTunes. That's your first mistake. I'm kidding. Well, that was probably before like these streaming services were a thing. I'd assume at least. Because I remember I used to buy music from iTunes for like Apple Music and Spotify were things. Used to have to buy each song individually. I really should go back and fix the first few images that had the messed up colors. I don't know. Maybe I'll just make it. Worst case scenario, we go back. We always have the raw files. Well, maybe this year we can watch it on something else. I don't know. Maybe on like, you know, Sea of Thieves or something. So I can guarantee you that Sea of Thieves will have a way to watch it without any DRM interfering. I think that's the move. So about when do you watch it? Like, we're talking like now? I don't know, dude. I'm in the mood for like some fall stuff. Like, would you watch it now, or is it like a actual like Halloween itself, or like October itself, like right then that you watch it? September 1st starts my fall season. Well, lucky for you, that's literally a week away. And you can't see because I'm blocking it. Oh, look, silly me. But it's a week away. It's next Friday. Or no, it's next Thursday. My bad. I spoke too soon. It's just a week away. Over the Garden Wall. It's just a week away. Can you make that it's just a week away, but replace Christmas with Over the Garden Wall, or like fall, or like Halloween? Why do I keep exporting? I swear to God, I've exported like all of these like 5 times. What is up with me, dude? What the heck is up with me, bro? What sound do you play on October 1st or September 1st? Is it that skeleton that has like the jack-o'-lantern on its head and it's just like dancing around? Or is it spooky, scary skeletons? What are we talking here? I feel like spooky, scary skeletons. What if I forget? Or what if you forget? Sasha! Sasha. feel like that's too far over. Probably I will. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything specifically last year. So, big fat -1 on that. Damn. It has to be like spooky, scary skeletons. There's literally. Hold up. Sasha wants to sit next to me, so let me pull up a chair. She likes sitting next to me. That's why she's yelling. Yeah, I feel like it has to be spooky, scary skeletons. I mean, that's like that's the spooky time song, you know. Spooky, scary skeletons. Shivers down your spine. If it's that, I'm just gonna be disappointed that you didn't just go ahead and say it right now, you know? Just the way it is. Can't wait. I'm impatient when it comes to festivities. What can I say? Dude, we've been going for almost 3.5 hours. That is insane to me. This simple task that would have taken me like 40 minutes maybe max to do off stream has taken me almost 4 hours. What the hell? Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Who made that? What does Living Tombstone come to mind? I feel like that's not correct. I feel like they made like a remix of it, but they weren't like the original. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. I don't remember the rest of the lyrics because it's been way too long since I've heard that last. Open. We're almost there. Just 4 frames. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Look at this positioning. Sasha, go back in your chair. Sit next to me. Alright, watch this. The thing that I didn't do is like when the head changes sides, the hat is gonna stay on the one side. Which I'll admit, a little lazy on my end. But you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? He's like kind of like dabbing. Now this is one cool looking cat. Look at this guy. I've seen the original video, but I wonder if I can like find this cat. Like I wonder if they like became famous after doing this little dance. Or maybe they're like a Twitter cat. They're like a kitten in this photo, this video. So like, they're probably like big cat now. Big cats. Export, quick export as PNG. Got 2 more. 2 more left, and then we convert it to a GIF, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Hopefully that's the easy part of this whole thing. Hopefully I just plug it into something and boom, golden. I think I should just be able to export like, or yeah. Import all of these images into Jiffy or whatever it was called, EasyGIF, and then go from there. I don't know. Oh, I erased the head. Why did I do that? Why does that look off? I don't know. It looks off to me. Yeah. Woo. We're almost there. One more. Can you believe it? Fresh Pick Content Cat is only one away. I think I just... Okay, I'll make sure that's saved. One more. Are you hyped? I know I am. You couldn't wipe the smile off my face right now if you tried. So happy I'm gonna shed a tear. It only took us 3.5 hours. Just for perspective, it should not take this long. Especially for this like work. So if you're ever interested in doing something like this, it most definitely... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It most definitely will not take this long. So don't let this dissuade you. I just get distracted. And we're finished! We made it! I need like a confetti effect that happens when like stuff happens. I don't know, man. Alright, here's the fun part, right? Easy GIF. Hopefully, we can speedrun this, maybe. I'm gonna plug it in. Upload and make GIF. So this should be like extremely quick. Delay time 20 seconds. Okay, 0.404, yada yada, crossfade. It's creating as we speak. Oh god, it's awful. Don't stack frames. Make GIF. It's about as scuffed as you think it would be. Let me save this as is. I know you can't see this right now. I'm just getting this all set up real quick, and then I'll put it on the the stream. Okay, so let me make an optimized version of this as well. I'll just make an extremely optimized version. Let's save that, because I want, or maybe we'll just make another one here. We'll see what these file sizes are. Actually, I should probably not do that. Okay. Here we go. You ready? I hope you're ready. Let's see. Yeah! Is that the right one? I think I used the wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, that's the, yeah. Yeah, we did it! And it kind of looks bad. But listen, it was a meme. It was a haha funny. Like, the hat's moving a little weird. It's fine. Look what we did. Look at our boy. Oh, oh. Look at this guy. Let me... Actually, what? I thought I could just zoom in. Yeah! Yeah, let's do this. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Woo! We did it! Oh my god. Well, that was a trip. Well, that's gonna, I feel like there was something else I was gonna do with it. I literally can't remember. My mind's blanked. That's what we did. We made the cat. We did it. You saw it live. You were here. Let's, what do we do from here? I'm gonna go eat some food. was fun. I definitely want to do more streams in the future. I say that a million times. I never commit to it. But you know what? Tower Unite Casino Phase 2, public beta comes out. I'll be there. I'll be live. Valhalla streams in the future. What else? That's about it. Oh, well, maybe we'll do the... I feel like the Cat Jam one is only like a few frames. So maybe we can do the Cat Jam one tomorrow. And then we could just upload these. I wonder if I can upload this to BTTV real quick. Hold up. If I can upload this to BTTV right now, I'll put it in the chat. What would you call this? Emotes. Dashboard. Upload emotes. Emote code. Yahoo. Export. I think it's this one. What would be a good name for this? Let's make it woo. Should we emote decided for manual review either automated? Okay, I'm not gonna do that because it wants like manual review and stuff like that. We'll hold off for now. We'll get on that in the future. But we did it. Look what they did to our boy. Whoop. Let's move this here. Let me upload this to Discord. Wow, I just completely doxed everything. Whoop. That's fine. We'll just upload this one. Yeah! Woo! Well, that was totally worth it. All jokes aside, I would most definitely do that again. It was fun. It was a good time. I enjoyed myself. All right, let's put that away for now. All right, well, let me see. What do we do from here? Let's see. Anyone else live? Let's see. Who's live? Let's see. Anyone I'm following live right now? Oh, this might be a cool stream. Someone I'm following right now is doing a little bit of animation stuff right now. So we will give them a nice little raid. They're the only person on my follower list that's doing something somewhat. Dude, every time it's always mature audiences. Why does this happen? All right. So we're gonna go give them a raid. Hope you enjoyed your stay here at the Fresh Cafe. Hope you had a good time. That's about gonna wrap this up. Like I said, in the future, maybe we'll do the Cat Jam emote. That probably should not take us too long at all. Maybe a little short hour stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some stuff in Tower Unite, like turning this into a sprite sheet, putting it on our walls, something like that. I have a pretty big idea I want to do for Tower Unite. Maybe I'll discuss that tomorrow since I've been sort of like spitting some ideas out just to have that out there. Yeah, that's about it. Hope you had fun. Remember, content's always the freshest when you're the source. Have a great rest of your night, day, morning, wherever you may be. Take it easy and enjoy some of what Rukio's doing. Like I said, he's doing some animation in a game called Neos VR. So that'll be fun. Go say hello. Bye.